Hello and welcome back to a new video. And in this video, I'm going to answer a question that has been asked for me by a lot of students. What is it? That is, what is the most easiest cloud certification for a freshers or who has someone with 15 years of experience, who is a manager maybe, right? Now, why is this question getting asked to me? During my trainings, many of the students who attend these trainings are of different experience background, right? Some of them have an experience of 5 to 10 years in IT, but in different field. But many of them are freshers, and also I do train for a lot of people who have 15 plus years of experience, who are currently holding a managerial position, etc. Now, why do you need to take a certification? That's something that I'm going to answer in a few minutes. But in this video, I will share my opinion on what is the most easiest cloud certification out there. This varies between different people, of course, and different people think different clouds is easy, but this is my experience and I'm only going to share my thoughts on this, right? Before we go ahead, if you are also someone who is getting prepared for DevOps interviews, then check out my Udemy course. The link is in the description. You can go and subscribe to this course in Udemy. There are a lot of different DevOps interview related questions, and also I've shown you how to present this answer in the interview. Now, let us answer one of the most important question, that is, does cloud certification get you a job, right? And why do we need a cloud certification? Cloud certification, any cloud certification doesn't guarantee you a job. Remember this, okay? But a very important point people miss is certifications give you exposure, right? Imagine this, a HR from a company, which can be, let us say, a TCS or Google or any other company. They're looking for a cloud engineer. And they are looking for an experience between 0 to 1 year in terms fresher, right? So they go and check LinkedIn in this example. And two candidates appear, right? Candidate 1 and candidate 2. Candidate 1 and candidate 2. If candidate 2 has a certification, there is a high probability that this candidate might be selected. Only high probability, guys, okay, 90%. It is not a guarantee. But this candidate will at least be called for interview. Now, is it a must? No. But the certification shows the HR that this particular candidate has made an effort. This particular candidate has made an effort to learn something new and get certified. It shows that certain hours of learning has been done and there is a proof for it. So this will guarantee an interview for you. Now, how you perform in the interview is left to you, right? So once you go in the interview room, certification won't help. Certification won't help. Okay, so only to land an interview, the certification is going to give you some exposure. The certification is going to give you some exposure. Fine. So I have made sure you have understood what is the need of certification. Now, if you are someone who thinks I am technically strong, my portfolio or my resume looks good, I have done multiple projects, do I need a certification? No. If you don't need, then it is fine. But here I am focusing on freshers. Now, the issue with freshers is they would have learned the concepts very well, but also the market does have a lot of freshers, and somebody has to decide, no, how to pick them. There has to be some criteria set. Take an example of army recruitment, right? Many people want to join an army. Let us say 100 people want to join an army and 200 people want to join an army from two different places. Army wants everyone, but they have to set some criteria, no? They have to set some criteria, right? Bar, let us say, a bar that has to be raised. So this is why certification can help you, that it will give you an exposure, okay? That is what the idea with certification is. So what about the certification? Which certification should I take and what will help me? See, there are three cloud technologies: Microsoft Azure, AWS, and Google Cloud. All of them are currently in the market. The market leader is, first of all, AWS, And then some people say the second is Azure and third is Google Cloud, but some also say second is Google and third is Azure. Now this depends on their region. This depends on the region. For example, if you come to Middle East, then GCP is more famous. Okay. And if you go to Southeast, that is Thailand, Vietnam, Microsoft, Azure might be more famous. AWS is a market leader. So there is definitely a high use of AWS everywhere. So here in this video, I am focusing on the most easiest certification and also the certification that is suitable for freshers and managers. Kindly remember it, okay? Based on these two criteria and from my experience, I feel the most easiest certification to take is Google Cloud Digital Leader Certification. Google Cloud Digital Leader Certification. So what is the certification? This is a very basic certification, or you can call fundamental certification. Okay. And remember, certification is going to give you exposure, right? So you don't have to get a very high level of certification just for exposure. Again, for freshers and people with 15 plus years of experience who are in managerial role. Okay. So here the certification focuses on digital transformation, innovating with data and Google Cloud, then infrastructure and application modernization, Google Cloud security and operation, right? So digital transformation with Google Cloud, the first point. This is more suitable for, this is something that the managers usually are involved in, right? If you are working with a consulting based company, and then here you are going to speak with so many clients who are going to do digital transformation. So this certification of Cloud Digital Leader from Google Cloud is going to help you. Next comes innovating with data and Google Cloud. Data is everywhere today. So taking the certification shall also give you some input on how companies are using data and what tools they are using. Infrastructure and application modernization focuses on certain DevOps topic. So certain DevOps topic. So again, this is going to help you. And last is security, which is very important if you take any given project. So this certification will help you, in my opinion, if you are very new to IT and if you want to get some exposure. Now, what is the certification costing? The certification is currently costing $99 and it is 90 minutes. It is an MCQ certification, and this certification will help you mostly to get exposure. So again, I am focusing on freshers and managers who have 15 years of experience. Fine. So I believe I have answered this question. Out there in this market as of today, the easiest certification in my opinion is Google Cloud Digital Leader Certification. Right? If you have understood this information, it was helpful, don't forget to like this video and subscribe. And if you want me to create more videos on Google Cloud, please leave me a comment. That is going to motivate me to create more videos. Thank you and speak to you in the next video.